Now, imagine this. What if you knew the exact rules the top 1% follow to multiply their wealth while the rest of the world struggles? By the end of this video, you'll have those rules in your hands. But if you miss even one, you could spend decades chasing money and still end up broke. These rules aren't theories. They're principles followed by the most successful people in the world, including me too. So write them down because this will be the single best investment of your time today. So let's start. Rule number 1, earn more, don't just spend less. When people are broke, the first advice they usually get is cut expenses, and everything will be solved. And sure, you can skip coffees, collect coupons, and eat at home instead of going out. But let's be honest, no one ever became rich by just being stingy. Cutting costs can help you survive, but it can't make you thrive. Most people who only focus on saving pennies either stay stuck their whole life or eventually end up borrowing just to keep going. The truth is, if your money feels too tight, the solution isn't to reduce your dreams, it's to increase your income. The key is to shift your mindset from limitation to expansion. Instead of asking, where can I cut? Start asking, how can I earn more? That's how you break out of survival mode. Rule number 2, the 50-30-20 rule. Elizabeth Warren popularized a rule that countless wealthy people still follow today. 50% on need, 30% on wants, 20% on investments. It sounds simple, but this balance is powerful. Needs cover your essentials like rent, bills, and food. Wants allow you to enjoy life without guilt. And that 20%, that's where wealth is built. Investments that grow your future. If you don't have a plan for your income, this rule becomes your safety net. Without it, money will always control you. Rule number 3, never spend money you don't have. Remember the line from Fight Club. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even like. That's exactly how most people trap themselves in debt. Credit cards, loans, and EMIs might give you a quick high, but they chain you down long term. The wealthy play it differently. They only buy luxuries when their extra money can cover it comfortably. That's why they don't drown in debt. They let their money work for them first and only then enjoy the rewards. Rule number 4, saving alone won't make you rich. Yes, saving is important, but it's only the first step. Think of savings as a cushion, not a wealth generator. They protect you in emergencies, give you peace of mind, and help you avoid debt. But here's the catch. Savings don't grow on their own. If all you do is save, inflation slowly eats away at your money. That means every year, your savings buy you less. True wealth begins only when you take those savings and put them into investments assets that multiply while you sleep. This is how your money shifts from being just paper in the bank to becoming a worker that generates more money for you. Rule number 5, buy assets, not liabilities. There's a big difference between the spending habits of the poor and the rich. The poor often spend on liabilities, things that look good today but drain their pockets tomorrow. Expensive clothes, flashy cars, or the latest gadgets, they all lose value and never put money back in your hands. The rich think differently. They buy assets first, businesses, stocks, real estate, or anything that produces income. Only when those assets generate enough money do they use the profits to buy luxuries. That's why the rich get richer. Rule 6, invest time before money. Here's a brutal fact. If you don't value your time, you'll never truly value money. In the beginning, you may not have much cash to invest, but you do have something even more valuable: time. Time, when used wisely, compounds into opportunities and eventually into money. If you waste it on distractions, you lose your most powerful resource. But if you invest it in reading, learning, building skills, and developing yourself, the payoff is huge. Time invested in self-growth turns into financial freedom later. Rule number 7, money is a tool. This is something many people get wrong. Money isn't the end goal, it's just a tool. In careless hands, it can destroy lives, fuel addictions, and trap people in debt. But in disciplined hands, money becomes a builder of freedom, security, and opportunity. It can buy you time, experiences, and peace of mind, but only if you know how to use it. At the end of the day, money doesn't control you. You control money, and that decision decides whether it ruins you or sets you free. Rule number 8, invest most of your income. If you want freedom, don't just spend your income, invest it. Spending feels good in the short term, but it traps you in the same cycle forever. Think about it. The people who became financially free at a young age didn't do it by flexing cars, buying the newest iPhone, or wasting money on trends. They did it by putting their money to work, even when they could have spent it all. Every dollar you spend is gone, but every dollar you invest has the chance to grow into more. That's how wealth compounds. Instead of working for money your whole life, let your money start working for you.